In this class we will discuss comparison questions and GMAT sentence correction. Comparisons are a special kind of parallel structures, wherein two things or more than two things are compared. In comparison, the physical form and logic play important roles. The essence of comparison is that it compares two equal things or concepts or attributes. Obviously one can't compare apples with oranges. The important thing here is to know that a comparison exists, which is identified by spotting such keywords as like, unlike, like and in, more than, greater than, less than, shorter than, better than, different from, as and as many as much as few as little as, in contrast with, in comparison to, in comparison with, etc. Upon finding a comparison, one must find out the things that are compared and then see if the comparison is expressed in parallel terms both with regard to structure and meaning. Tips. Comparison between two things and among more than two things. When comparison involves two things, the comparative form of the adjective or adverb should be used. For example, he is taller than my brother. When more than two things are involved in the comparison, use the superlative form of comparison. For example, he is the tallest among the three brothers. Like and as are not interchangeable in meaning. Like is used to compare two nouns, while as is used to compare clauses. This means that as is used to compare two phrases or sentences with a minimum of a verb. Like is also very often misused to mean. For example, GMAT includes modules like sentence correction, reading comprehension, etc. This is wrong. GMAT includes modules such as sentence correction, reading comprehension, etc. This is correct. Let's talk about apples to apples comparison. Another important factor is that in comparisons one must compare people with people, people's qualities with people's qualities. For example, China's population is larger than India. This is wrong. China's population is larger than India's. This is correct. Another example. People in Europe are taller than Japan. This is wrong, whereas people in Europe are taller than people in Japan. This is correct. Countable versus non-countable. When you compare non-countable things, use the expressions such as much as little as, less than, lesser than, etc. When you compare countable nouns, use comparisons such as many as few as, more than, greater than, fewer than, etc. Note, in the case of comparisons that involve only two factors, the preposition between should be used, and where more than two factors are involved, among must be used. Let's look at some examples. Example 1. The jewelry stacked in the back room was more attractive than the showcase. This is wrong because this compares jewelry with showcase. The jewelry stacked in the back room was more attractive than that in the showcase. This is correct. Example 2. In contrast to the comedian in the film, who drew no laughter, the antics of the villain entertained the viewers greatly. This is wrong because of apples to oranges comparison. In contrast to the comedian in the film, who drew no laughter, the villain entertained the viewers greatly. This is correct. Example 3. As with other students who studied privately, Tom missed being with his friends in the classroom. This is wrong because like should be used when comparing nouns. Correct usages. Like other students who studied privately, Tom missed being with his friends in the classroom. Example 4. Tom could climb the hill faster than his brothers. This is wrong. Correct usage is, Tom could climb the hill faster than did his brothers. Example 5. There are equivalent number of people in the A section, as there are in the B section. This is wrong. In this case, as many as should be used. Correct sentences. There are as many people in the A section, as there are in the B section. Example 6. Most of the viewers did not enjoy the dance, likening it to moving limbs and an aerobic exercise. This is wrong. Correct sentences. Most of the viewers did not enjoy the dance, likening it to the movement of limbs in an aerobic exercise. Example 7. Owning a large car is still Tom's goal, like his parents, when they were his age. Again, this is wrong as it compares owning a car to Tom's parents. Correct sentences. Owning a big car is still Tom's goal, as it was his parents, when they were his age. Example 8. Like an aging actress on the stage, the hostess's facial makeup was somewhat gaudy. This is wrong. Correct sentences. Like that of an aging actress on the stage, the hostess's facial makeup was somewhat gaudy. 9. Wrong. 5 times more people attended the seminar this year than last year. Correct. 5 times more people attended the seminar this year than did last year. 10. Wrong. Tom went to bed early because his desire to perform well in the TOEFL exam next morning was greater than seeing the late-night movie. Correct. Tom went to bed early because his desire to perform well in the TOEFL exam next morning was greater than to see the late-night movie. 11. Wrong. Shankar decided to use his own credit card but not his wife's check to pay for his dress purchase. Correct. Shankar decided to use his own credit card rather than his wife's check to pay for his dress purchase. 12. Wrong. Paving the road with tar costs twice as much as cement. Correct. Paving the road with tar costs twice as much as paving the road with cement. Examples. 13. Wrong. The classroom containing 40 students was divided among 25 wanting a holiday on the New Year Day and 15 not wanting the holiday. Correct. The classroom containing 40 students was divided between 25 wanting a holiday on the New Year Day and 15 not wanting the holiday. 14. Wrong. Tom went home for vacation longer than his friends. Correct. Tom went home for vacation longer than did his friends. 15. Wrong. Detective novels by Agatha Christie have more complicated plots than Headley Chase. Correct. Detective novels by Agatha Christie have more complicated plots than those by Hadley Chase. 16. Wrong. Tom scored more marks than any person in the class. Correct. Tom scored more marks than did any other person in the class. Examples. For more information, visit www.gmatcoaching.com.